Disney Snow White star Rachel Zegler goes on angry rant following 2024 presidential election results. May Trump supporters and Trump voters and Trump himself never know peace. Never know peace. And we've seen a lot of discussion surrounding this, and it's only getting worse, and more people are now realizing just how much of a insufferable human being that she is. And I think this is gonna, like, there's no way Disney can't pay attention to this at some point in time. I mean, over half the country voted for President Trump. He won in a landslide victory. He won the popular vote. He won the electoral college. He won every swing state. Clearly, you need to take a look at this when your stars are actively trashing over 75 million Americans. Like, at some point in time, they have to step in and deal with this person. And we are hearing a lot of discussion around Disney, potentially reacting to the election. And I think that that's something they absolutely need to do. But do they really care? No, they don't really care. They only care about money. But but it's starting to hurt them in a big way. But specifically what she says here, I find myself speechless in the midst of all of this. Another 40 years of hatred leading us towards a world I do not want to live in. You don't want to live in a world that has peace. You don't want to live in a world that has lower gas prices, a good economy in the country. You want to live in a world that has secure borders where criminals aren't running all over the country, murdering people. Really? You don't want to live in that type of world? Okay.
I don't think it's about any of that stuff, Jeremy. I think it's all about abortion.
Yeah, 100%.
like they just turned it all into that. I have my own opinion. It was like, I think that's what, and it's really sad that these people
that's the entire campaign.
Bubble.
That's all they had. That's the only thing that entire campaign had was like, we're the abortion party. Like, okay,
it's like, wow, cool. Yeah, you're women candidate, and all she could talk about is abortion. That's real smart, guys. Yeah,
it's unbelievable, man. So I wonder, like, Jay, do you think do you think Disney's gonna take a look at this?
No,
you don't.
Because they've always had double standards. Like, this is honestly, I could care less what they put out, but it's like, if you're gonna hold Gina Carano accountable for something that she posts, then you need to hold all your actors accountable the same way. Like, keep the playing field level. For me, I think it's great for her lawsuit. I think it's great. It shows what kind of people they are. Let them keep doing it. But I think Bob Iger right now is literally looking for his replacement so he can retire. I don't think he cares about anything that's going on, from my honest opinion. They did an earnings call this morning, and he's like, whatever. All right, whatever. Like, yeah, we're doing good. We're trying to do this. He literally said, we have Avatar coming out next year, so we're going to be fine with the movie department. It's like, I don't even think he cares. He wants to get his severance package up there, and he's going to sail off into whatever he sails off into, the sunset, the beach. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll say anything. I just don't think they care.
Yeah. So. No, I mean, that's a fair point. And it's almost like this movie, whenever it does come out, I don't know when it's set to come out, but this
next year, right?
I think so. This movie is set to be a complete disaster for them. They've had all the reshoots. I'm sure that the budget has ballooned crazy. And I hope everybody remembers how insufferable of a person she is when this movie comes out. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, obviously this bitch has been running her mouth for a long time and doing damage to Disney's brand. I don't know how long you let this person run around damaging your brand before you finally say, you know what, we just need to cut ties with them. But that would be admitting that they're wrong. And obviously we know they don't want to do that. I think something really telling about this post, though, she goes on and on, whining and bitching and moaning. Nobody really gives a fuck. But at the very end, she says, I echo Ethel Cain's statement more than anything. May Trump supporters and Trump voters and Trump himself never know peace. If people don't know, Ethel Cain is a trans fucking singer or some shit. And in 2024, actually got in trouble for calling for the assassination of President Biden.
Yeah.
So, and then turn around and said, the same person in November said, everyone is so incredibly hateful. We are a loveless, disrespectful nation. If you voted for Trump, I hope that peace never finds you. So the same bitch calling for somebody to be assassinated is also claiming that everybody's hateful and lacking in peace. They're fucking hypocrites. And if this is the kind of people that Rachel Zegler is getting her advice from and getting her life views from, then no wonder she's such a hateful, spiteful bitch. And she'll one day get blacklisted from the community, and then she'll whine about that and complain about that. But she can do that without getting any more work. So.
Yeah, 100%. I see Steph's in the chat. Shout out Steph. She's been getting a lot of this stuff together with all this Rachel Zegler nonsense. And
but you know what they'll do? They'll blame Trump for that too. I can't work in Hollywood. I can't find any work. It's Trump's fault. So and just let's remember, she was the one that started the cancel campaign against Gina Carano. On Twitter.
So,
and that's, you could look that up on Google. There's articles that were made about it. She's the one who wanted to get her fired. And people are like, you should play Cara Dune. She's like, oh, who do I have to talk to about that? So,
yep.
There you go.
Did it. Those that preach the loudest have the most to hide every single time. So we'll see how Disney.
Yeah,
we'll see if Disney responds to any of this. If they're going to just continue to ignore it. And personally, I hope they just continue to let her run her mouth. So that it can make everything worse. I hope they don't reel her in at all. Let her keep just saying all of this stuff so we can call her out and expose the hypocrisy within the company. It helps Gina Carano's lawsuit. All of this. So keep running your mouth.
You know what I love about these meltdowns? Not just Rachel too, because in this meltdown, she says, make sure everybody gets off Twitter. You know, all these people that are deleting their Twitter, thinking that they're that relevant and that important that their crowd will follow them to wherever they go. Joy Reid deleted her Twitter account. What was his name? Dom Lemon. He deleted his Twitter account. Rachel's like, I'm never going back on Twitter again. Like, that's fine. They think they're that important to the world to where I guess they want people to follow them wherever they go. It's hilarious.
I don't think I've come up on this social media app to say that we have a really important presidential election coming up, and Lenny is very eager for you to vote for Kamala Harris. And it's actually non-negotiable. Our rights are on the line, folks. Our reproductive rights.
Oh, my.
Come on. Go vote blue. And if you disagree with this sentiment, just hit the unfollow button. I don't need your business. Thanks.
Holy
bitch, you won't be getting any more business now.
Damn.
Look what happened with that. Look how that backfired in your motherfucking face.
Yeah. If you don't like it, don't watch. Peace.
Yep, that's it right there.
Oh,
someone's going to make a collection,
a
collage of all these people that say, if you don't like it, don't watch. Don't, put them all together and see where they are.
Somebody just said it in the chat, and I agree. She is incredibly unlikable. She is so unlikable. She takes it to a whole new level.
Oh, I'm just waiting for the press tour with her and Angelina.
Man, that's going to be
not
great.
Angelina Jolie. Oh my gosh, Gail Gadot.
Yeah.
Where she keeps saying free Palestine, free Palestine. Oh, that's gonna be wonderful.
Yep. So
this is gonna go super well for them. Yeah. And then the movie will tank, and they'll say, "Well, it's because Trump that the movie failed." I'm like, "Yeah, it wasn't all the reshoots and all that shit."
It's always Orange Man. It's always the Orange Man's fault.
Every time.